right, guys, we are off to the track. Guys, you're gonna have to bear with me here. My light did not charge, so we're just gonna have to deal here. Guys, we got George, we got Laz. Laz has not been to the drag strip with this thing at all, and we're doing this pre-supercharger. Now, hey, look.
How you feeling tonight, pal? You ready to burn some rubber?
Hopefully not blow up.
Wait, you're gonna do a burnout, right?
So Laz is on 87 octane, and this is pre-supercharger. But hey, look. We have to make this a goal, guys. We're very near 350,000. We got to 300,000. We put the turbo on George's truck at 350,000. Put the supercharger on Laz's truck. So this has been something that he's been saving up for a while. And hey, it's a big old redneck truck. We're gonna get this thing to get out of its own way. We got to see how slow it is today, though.
Yeah. 20s.
What do you think it's gonna do, man?
No clue. 15.
15? Maybe a 10 or something like that.
207,000 miles.
All right.
Big heavy tires.
Perfectly right for a supercharger. Yeah. Heads cam supercharger.
It's broke in.
Yeah, man. All right, well, cool. Georgie, I got a load of calibration in here. He's got a different tire size, so we got to get that thing rolling. Let's go ahead and make this happen here. Got old KaterTot. There's actually quite a bit of people here, so really good turnout here on a Wednesday night. Showtime Speedway. Hope to see you guys come out sometime here. Dude, freaking gorgeous car, man. All sorts of cars in line. Looking for something to have some fun with. Getting balloon white wrap track hawk, that's sick. All right, guys, we got Ben's car here. He's got like 8 passes already while we were throwing together the smart car. He's getting a lot faster, and I'll tell you what, I'm really thinking that between George and Ben, they're gonna be really, really, really close. So let's try and set that race up as well. I cannot wait for that. All right, Georgie, need some revenge here.
Revenge?
I don't know who against who, but it's just track revenge.
Against the track, yeah.
Yeah.
Revenge against last time.
All right, dude, so you should be, you know, what's really surprising is that you and Ben are so close in mile an hour. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do. So last time we loaded up a tune and we weren't able to make the pass. Let's go ahead and do that, and we're gonna get George up and running, and we're really rapidly running about out of time. Hey, Ben, let's set it up. Do it. All right. All right, guys, this should be a hell of a fun matchup right here. We got a 2,500-pound car, 330?
29.
Close enough. All right, we'll round it up here. All right, and George is about 5,500 pounds, and it's going to be a battle to 60 foot. So, hey, man, you got 8 passes under your belt today, dude.
Yeah, none of them were that great either. So.
What's up, brother? All right, so I've been trying to coach Ben a little bit here. Let's see if he's getting this burnout down right. We know Georgie's got that. All right, guys, stop right now and comment who you think's gonna have this here. Manual car, 2,400 pounds, 300-something horsepower. He's trapped 88 miles an hour. George has trapped 90 miles an hour. Let's see what he's got here. I really hope I tune the tranny good enough here. We're still figuring out those wheels, but... Oh! 877 to 877, dude, that's sick. The whole shot win right there, boys. That is a sexy car. Hey, our shop's 2 blocks away. Yeah. Can I go out that way or no? All right, so yeah, our own stupidity got the best of us, and we should have known better here. So we don't have our window net, and we got to go get our fire suit. I think we'll be lucky if we get maybe 2 passes in, but let's try and get some other stuff with some other people making passes. So
We got a little ramp bump.
I talked to this guy with a McLaren. I really wanted to race him, but they're going to want me to do a solo pass first, just checking out the car and all that. So that's what we're going to do.
Right? Do not sound good, man.
Total. I hit the brakes, but we don't have brakes in the back, so I don't know what the deal was. What did it sound like?
I mean, it just kind of sounded like a pump.
Honestly, I don't know. I thought I heard a little flag.
Put a flashlight on here.
I think you might have been in nope. Hopefully you weren't this long.
Let me get a fuse out of my truck.
Nothing obvious. There's no holes in the block. That's good.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was. I mean, all I did was dump it, and then it didn't. I went to get on the brake, but it doesn't have brakes rear in the rear,
Yeah.
and it just died. So I don't know if you killed a fuel pump or what, but we should have more than 40 or more than 20 pounds of fuel pressure right now. So.
Yeah, we got like 10.
PCM fuse.
There you go.
Just drifted.
Yeah.
Something short now with PCM.
All right, so
Unless it is fuel.
let's think about what just happened though. So
Yeah, the red with the blue tracer is to the fuel. The solid red should be PCM.
Big jerking motion, so maybe it just
yeah, I mean,
disconnected.
right. So something dumped it and then it just died. So something hit something that shouldn't be. What about behind or down or like? What about these guys being right there on the? All right, so we're going through anything and everything that we can possibly find at the moment. They were going to let us get a couple passes back to back, but you know it's like 9:40 and they closed in 20 minutes, I think. So we're trying. I'm gonna go look underneath the car. I was gonna look right here, see if there was something that was like arcing on that. All right, so put the relay back in, and then we kill power real quick. All right, watch it, and yep, popped it. So
Look on the computer side.
Gonna be able to make it?
We don't know. We keep popping fuses. We're just trying to trace it real quick here.
Okay, we're getting ready to close.
Yeah, I figured.
What time are we closing up? About a couple minutes now.
Ben, you want to get another pass?
Yeah, I'll do one more.
All right.
Hurry up, guys.
All right, guys. It's not looking good at the moment, but we're certainly trying here. I'll try and help Ben out and get another pass here. We're gonna have to come back next week for sure. Redemption, man. Laz hasn't even got a pass yet. All right, Laz, we need this baseline here, brother. Come on, 1050s or better, buddy. Laz, when we were growing up, you would say just deep on the back right there. Come on, Millsy, run him. Millsy, you're gonna beat him, dude. Come on.
Is he going dry?
Yeah, he's going dry. Come on, Lance! George, I thought 1050s, buddy. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, dude.
What do you say?
That's the first time that truck's ever seen 100% throttle.
Finesse it, baby. Come on. Oh, Millsy. All right, old lads. I was feeling 1050s here. Show me the goods.
I didn't get the wind light.
No, I know. But you did you treat them though, dude.
I did try. You see how deep staged?
I did.
He's a
I
good
did.
dude.
Actually,
I went
George
deep.
called it too, man. He was like, "Oh, look at him deep staged."
We got a awesome 1220 at 60 miles per hour.
Oh man, I was looking at the wrong side too. 923. I thought you did.
Thing felt like a recliner going down there.
60 miles an hour, bro. That is.
I think my electric recliner lifts faster.
Oh my gosh, dude. Whew, we got to do something about that.
Hey, don't worry about that.
Dude, let me see that again though. Okay, so your 60 foot was a 3.1. Wow. All right.
Believe that was in two-wheel drive too?
There's room for improvement.
One thing's for sure, we can build on that.
Yes, indeed. So
I hope so.
all right, well, good job, sir, and I'm glad that we have a baseline. So
See if we can shave some time off.
absolutely gonna happen. So 350,000 last. Come on, let's make it
Let's do
happen. You're gonna get this. Come on, big power. Come on, 350,000. Putting the blower on Laz's truck.
You tow the old tow rig on back to the house.
All right. Well, let's make it happen then. We gotta do the walk of shame.
Yeah, do it all the time.
All right, Laz, I see you've got some sort of crazy contraption going on. We lost our tow hook.
Look at that trap door.
So down in here, we've got blocked off. We had our radiator fans blowing straight into the cab, and apparently Laz is like, hey man, we're gonna go ahead and run that thing through there. We're gonna tie to the roll bar. Look at that. Dude, you guys.
Yeah, buddy.
That is awesome. All right, just get her out of gear and we're ready to roll.
Smooth sailing. All right, fellas. Drive safe.
All right, we're rolling. Gotta say, it's pretty awesome to have a drag strip just two blocks away from the shop. You really can't beat that. Man, this makes me wonder if we put the tranny back together right. Is that your life? I didn't see anything, honestly. Hey, this thing is making a crazy amount of noise, and it seems like it's trans. So guys, there is no doubt that that was a disappointing first outing with old KaterTot. However, still had a whole bunch of fun, had good times with some good friends. So we're gonna be back to the track next week, and certainly we gotta do better than that. All right, so moving from that, I wanted to share the second part of the video here with something that a lot of you guys expressed a whole lot of interest in. It's a really good looking car, and it's got a great power plant. Check this out. Well guys, a lot of you had asked about this Chevelle right here, and well, I decided, hey, it'd be a good idea while it's on the dyno to show you what it's all about. All right, so we've got an LS7 with some heads and cams. So that is a 7-liter, 427 cubic inch engine. I believe it's out of an 09, built up pretty darn good. A stock bottom end, just good solid head and cam package, stock intake manifold, and possibly a little bit on the small side for the induction. But all in all, this thing is making pretty good power so far. As of right now, we've made 505 wheel horsepower in second gear. So this thing will probably dyno a little higher in third. Well, we had a couple different things that I wanted to kind of go through and show you. We've been troubleshooting this thing and having problems with it off and on. So as of right now, we had a problem with a coil, and it took us a little while to figure out exactly what it was, whether it was plug, wire, coil, or wiring, but it was in fact the coil. It is so much nicer with late model power, be able to fire it up, get really good drivability. None of this crap having to deal with carburetors. Well, fellas, we got a couple different drivability issues and we're trying to knock those out. I wanted to show you what I go through. So right here, this is our fuel trims right there. That's basically saying how rich or how lean are we? Well, all the way up until wide open throttle, we were about, on average, about 9.5% or so rich. So I've got to take some fuel out on the bottom side there. Now, as we transition into heavy throttle, the O2 sensors drop out right there. So that tells me that in between this area, I need to add some fuel, or I can lower the wide open throttle threshold for adding additional fuel. I think I might do both. We have great fuel all the way through wide open throttle. Our air fuel goes all the way down to about 12.4 at the top of the RPMs. Now, unfortunately, the dyno cut out pretty much about 2/3 through the run. So we haven't seen the full potential of the power. This thing should rev out quite a bit farther, at least 6,400 RPM. The dyno quit at 5,700 RPM. So if we dyno this thing in third gear and we rev it all the way out, we should see a very decent amount of power, especially for a naturally aspirated engine. Kind of got a softer timing curve in there, so I'm going to clean up this fuel map. It's a little too rich here, it's a little too rich there, but right here we've got a lean area. So let's do it. So this car is in mass airflow, and I'm going to take this area between 126 grams per second and 263 grams per second. We're going to add about 3.5% fuel. All right, so this is our mass airflow curve right here. We're going to take that area right about here all the way up until 250 grams per second, 3.5% right there. We're going to blend it a little bit here, smooth our transitions, and we can always look at our curve to see that there's no sharp or jagged edges anywhere. It really helps make the drivability really nice and smooth all the way through. And then furthermore, where we start to step on the throttle right there, we're going to lower that. So that was about between 2,500. So we're going to take this down about 10% throttle. So this is the throttle position threshold of where we go from normal fueling to heavy fueling. So 2,500 RPM, it's going to take 38% throttle to go to heavy fueling. All right, let's go make a pull in this thing. At about 510, so not bad at all. Still got to work on the fuel map just a little bit more. Still in second gear. We'll try this thing in third in a moment, but let's see about that enrichment area. Still needs a little bit work. It's a little bit tighter there, and it's certainly better, but it's not exactly the way that we want it. I didn't feel it, whereas I felt it before. Did show like we had a little bit of spark knock as well, so we'll get through it, try it again. So I went to that same spot. I added a little bit more enrichment right there, another 3.5%. I'm still gonna keep the other threshold about the same where it is. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna knock a little bit of timing out of this thing right where we saw it spark knocking, which is 5,700 through 6,100. So we're gonna go ahead and bring this back down about a degree. And we're gonna get our air fuel right. Oh, let me go back to the fuel map here. I just kind of realized the rest of the fuel map was still a little bit rich. So we need to pull about 2.5% fuel out. Even though we have spark knock right there, if we're taking a few percent fuel out, that is not a problem whatsoever. So I'm gonna take out from about 438 all the way out to 510. So we're gonna find that area in the map. So that cell right there, even though it's 425, that's where we're at. We're going all the way out. I'm gonna take out about, we'll take out about 2.5%. All right, let's let her rip. This thing has a little bit of a weird protocol on how I have to dyno it. I think that those coil packs make a whole bunch of EMF and kind of freak out the dyno, so I had to disconnect the lead, which tells us the RPM. When I gotta do that, it doesn't show the torque, so we're just basically depending on how fast that thing is spinning up that drum, because you can't derive horsepower without torque. Really good numbers for what this is. Let's try a quick third gear pull here. So guys, second gear is really, really long. With a 4L80 transmission, it's really long gear. So first gear goes to 50 miles an hour, actually 55 miles an hour. Second gear goes to about 110 miles an hour. Third gear is probably gonna go to about 160. I'm not gonna run it all the way through, but maybe 130, 140. At a much lower RPM, 5,700 RPM. Let's check where that would be in this gear here. At 83 miles an hour, we're making 470 in second gear. So it looks like third gear is gonna go quite a bit farther. That was about 136 miles an hour. So not bad. I just don't trust this drive shaft, and that's kind of where I want to leave it. I want the customer to be able to enjoy the car without any sort of problem. And we might even take this to the track tonight. That'll be a lot of fun. Oh, also look, our transition is much, much better. There is not a lean area right there. It's a normal transition of the O2s as we go into the heavy fueling. So we got everything squared away. Looks really good. So guys, I actually recorded the Chevelle portion a little bit before we had actually done the track outing. We were expecting to take the Chevelle to the track and was hoping to have one more car to go along with it. Anyhow, turned out really well. He was really, really happy with the overall performance of the car. So we got to get that thing to the track. So guys, I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. And if you guys have not yet subscribed, please do check out a whole bunch of our old stuff. We got a ton of great stuff and a bunch more yet coming towards you. So guys, this is an area where I want to recommend a song. And one came to mind in particular, and this one was actually at the intro of the Nitro Circus, and that is State of Massachusetts by the Dropkick Murphys. Hope you guys enjoy. God bless you. We'll see you next episode.